guys, we're here with the one and only Stu James.
Good morning.
And I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Stu James. I'm native Atlantan, and I play Harpo in The Color Purple.
The Color Purple. We're here at the Fox Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. So Stu, you're from Atlanta.
Yes.
How did you go from, you went to Benjamin E. Mays High School.
Mays High School,
and
Morehouse College.
Morehouse graduate. Morehouse. So how did you
Finance
go from
major.
Morehouse, finance?
Yeah.
So what took you to acting?
Wow. Passion. Yeah. I just knew I couldn't sit behind a desk and crunch numbers the rest of my life. And I did it. I started with a bank on their management training program. Actually interned with them through Inroads. Inroads Atlanta used to be in that particular program. And wow, you know, it was kind of passion and destiny, to tell you the truth.
So what was the first thing you said, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore? What was your first action that you took?
The action that I really took, well, I took classes and I studied, so I was prepared. And I've always been a singer, so that I wanted to be, you know, a recording artist at one time in my life. But and still got a project I'm working on right now. But you know, I have some background from a few folks. So music is what led me into it. I remember my bank was bought out by another bank here in Atlanta, Bank South. I think they were Bank South. Nations Bank bought them out, and they gave us severance packages. So the universe kind of pushed me out there. He said, you know, where's your fate? My first physical action was I started doing work at the Alliance Theater Company here in Atlanta. So I started. I took my 2 weeks of vacation when I was at the bank to rehearse for a show called Cotton Patch Gospel, directed by Tom Key, and it starred Tom and Carol Mitchell Leon. And I was working in the bank during the day in investments, and actually doing the show at night.
Wow.
So that was the first.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's hope for all you hopefuls out there. That's moonlighting and doing the 9 to 5 and making it happen.
I'm like, do what you love to do. Life is too short.
It is.
Yeah.
So what was the first big break that you had?
Well, the first break was when auditioning for Rent. Here in Atlanta. And I went out for it and planted good seeds. I had to sing, so came in ready. Heidi Marshall, who was part of Telsey Casting, Telsey and Company at that time, it was called Telsey Casting then. Auditioned me for it, didn't book the gig. A year later, I had moved to Orlando, working with Disney. Heidi called me back in, and she's like, you know what, come back in. I'm like, I'm not going back in. Because she kind of like tore me up. I'm not going to let this woman beat me down. Again, there's something within me. I said, boy, go to this audition. So I went and booked it.
Wow.
But it all started here. That faith, that leap of faith. To make it happen. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and your gifts.
Never giving up. So what things keep you going when they get hard? When it looks like, what am I doing? What keeps you going to say, I'm going to keep going? Is there anything you do or say, or a person you call, or something you read?
Most definitely family, you know. My family is, they're very supportive, you know. I mean, everybody's pretty much still here. But they never say, don't do it. You know, mom and pops, who, you know, my pops is a musician. And he's like, you know, and it's so funny, he gave me something last night. I opened it last night for opening night. Well, I want to get on to you. But it was just like, he's like, since he chose not to do it full time, and he could have popped a scholarship to Juilliard back in the 60s, but he didn't go because mom and pop were married at that time, you know, with my oldest brother. His 5 kids total, I'm number 4. And just connecting with them, and he was like, dude, I'm living my dream through you now. Wow. This is something he shared with me. So they keep me going. My friends are my extended family. So when I'm away, I have friends in the business, and we just support each other. You know, because this is a tough business. It's not easy. But you gotta love it. It's gotta be your passion. It's gotta be within you to make it happen.
Oh, that's great. Family is so important.
Family is important.
Strong family.
Thank y'all. My southern folks call me country. They don't like that. But country's cool. I'm country, so
I prefer the term southern too. There's a difference between country and southern.
That's a problem.
Country might be, you know, chicken wing coming out the ear with the bare feet. Country.
They're not like that.
But southern, you got a little style.
Well, I would say pulled country. So they're pulled.
Okay, that's cool. So I see you have a picture of Miss Oprah Winfrey over here.
Oprah Winfrey.
What was that like?
Wow. Very phenomenal. She's a very generous woman. She was, the show opened in Chicago, the tour show.
Yeah.
So we were there for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And it was March. God, we started rehearsing in March, April. We opened, I think, in April. And we were there till October last year. And then she invited us on the show, and Chicago, beautiful hometown, her hometown now.
Yeah.
And it was just very surreal, very, just very welcoming.
Yeah.
And Felicia, who was my Sophia in the show,
yeah.
she's from Chicago.
Great.
Isn't she amazing?
Yes, she is.
She is. She's amazing.
Yeah.
So, it was, wow, it was like, I'm really doing this.
Yes.
I'm doing what I said that I could do.
Yes.
I'm trusting and honoring the process.
Right.
And the process, it's so funny, a lot of times we see people when they're there already, and I don't consider myself there.
Okay.
I consider myself still moving and going through the process. This is a wonderful journey and place to be, because I'm happy, I love going to work every day.
Yeah.
I love the people I work with.
Right.
And there's a sense of creativity and givingness to it. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So what's it like traveling with? How many people do you travel with?
Ooh, it's a lot.
That's a lot of y'all, right?
Probably 20, I think it's 25 cast members plus crew, plus stage managers, and all that stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
So is there any way how do you keep up with family or friends if you're constantly going on the road, or is it easy?
Email is very good.
Email good.
Some days you don't want to talk. This is a muscle. It has to rest.
Yes.
So some days you just have to be silent, like today. We opened up last night. We traveled on Monday.
Yeah.
Opened Tuesday night. We had a sound check yesterday at 4. Traveled on Monday, our off day.
Wow.
We have rehearsal today,
Right.
2 to 5, 7:30, half hour, 8 o'clock show tonight.
Wow.
And press started. For me, I got up at 7 o'clock.
Wow.
7:45 to have an 8:45 pickup. Things tomorrow. So it kind of runs together after a while. You know what I mean?
One day goes, 1 hour goes into the next. And I was there last night, and it was fabulous. He's awesome in the show. Awesome. And that was one of my questions when I was sitting there watching the show. It got to the end, I was like, this is almost 3 hours. How do you sing and dance in excellence for almost 3 hours?
Wow.
Is that a lot of practice or training?
It's training, knowing how to take care of yourself, knowing how to take care of the voice, knowing how to stretch, and make sure your acting chops are up as well. Emotionally being available to go where you need to go. It's a skill. It's just not you remembering all those lines.
Right.
So night after night, and sometimes it's going to change. You may drop a line sometime, but that's okay. You don't stop speaking. You don't stop the thought process. You keep moving with it. So it's what we're trained to do. And when you love it, even when it feels hard, even when it may be hard, it doesn't always feel as hard. Yeah, it's difficult because it's your passion.
You love, you make it happen.
That's right.
Now, a few words. Tell us what was life like, or what's your spiritual life like now?
Wow, my spiritual life. That's interesting. Okay. I feel very connected to God. I grew up at Hillside here. So Hillside is a metaphysical church, and it teaches you to get beyond the physical, meaning literal interpretations, and it teaches that God is ever encompassing, and God works through you. God's not far off in the distance, telling you what to do. Hey, look at me up here, but God works through you, and if you listen to that still small voice, that intuition,
very true.
Spirit will guide you. So I pray, I meditate, I try to take care of this body temple. I exercise, try to put good things in it, nice natural whole things.